Tiny Toons and we're aging them up.
And then
Like,
Babs is his little
I
side
like
boo
it.
thing.
Yeah.
Hampton's in his 40s right here. He almost a silver fox, you know? Here with Carsen and Luna. What's up, guys?
What's up?
So what are we drawing today, Luna?
So we are paying homage to the great Tiny Toons. Also they had a reboot, Tiny Toon Adventures, but what we're doing is we're taking Tiny Toons and we're aging them up, making them a little older.
Yeah.
So for me, for the character I chose was Buster. So with Buster, I love him a lot and I love his personality.
Yeah.
The thought process I had behind him was kind of like a little bit like Bart Simpson, because I feel like they have very similar, you know, personalities as far as like a little prankster and just kind of like this little class clown, bad boy or what. So I didn't make him too old. I made him kind of like, I guess, like a teenager
Okay.
ish. So my idea was kind of like, he's a graffiti artist, he's a skateboarder, he's just like making a mess of things and really just spray painting stuff. I was having issues with background, so that's why you start seeing it kind of like flash.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to do like a brick wall kind of in the background. And what ended up happening was it kind of like overlapped on the drawing, which also gave it like this cool little effect that made it look almost like he was spray painted on the wall.
Yeah, it does give that effect.
That's cool.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's the whole kind of like idea I had behind this, and I really like the way it came out.
Yeah, he looks cool. He almost kind of looks cholo-ish a little.
Yeah,
a little bit.
I kind of was adding a little bit of touch of cholo in there, but he's always his iconic red T-shirt.
Yeah.
And again, like I said, I also used the whole idea like kind of like a Bart Simpson-ish kind of vibe.
Yeah. No, he just needs the high socks to be cholo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But those feet though, come on.
Yeah, he needs the higher the sock, the downer the fool, right? That's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's jump into Carsen's here.
Why?
All right, so who did you draw, Carsen?
So I am not really familiar with Tiny Toons, so I knew I drew Beeper.
Yeah.
I don't remember the girl bunny's name.
Babs Bunny?
Yeah. Babs. Yeah.
Babs.
Is it?
Yeah, Babs.
Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. So I did a combo from hell, I guess, Beeper and Babs. But in my age up, I decided to go a little bit grungy with it. Try to do like, Beeper grew up to be a crypto trader with money and then with the watch and the Rolex, and then Babs is his little side boo thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've never actually seen this before. I grew up with like Looney Tunes era, like the reboot they did on Cartoon Network, and then like Tweety Bird and all that. But I've never seen the Tiny Toons. So this was, I had to do a little bit of research on this one. But yeah, I had them kind of in the slums of Las Vegas, like
okay,
out clubbing.
I like it.
He looks like a crypto bro.
Right?
Yeah.
He looks like he listens to Andrew Tate.
For real. He's a what's it called? A life coach.
Yeah.
And Babs
is telling you everything you're doing wrong.
You made her pretty thick over here.
I know. I see her. She's curvy. She's like, got that Jessica Rabbit vibe going on.
Yeah, I almost made her dress red, but
yeah,
I went like a starry night.
I love it.
And then
Yeah.
I played around with some overlays and some lighting, just
Let me
give
get
it
that.
dramatic effect. But
I
yeah,
love
this one
it.
was fun.
Yeah, that
That
was
looks really
nice.
cool.
Yeah. I could tell, that's him and his little beard. His beard is so awesome, dude.
I know, right?
For real.
His beard is so awesome, bro.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
All right. Let's jump into the one I drew here.
So who did you draw, Rob?
I decided to draw Hampton J
The
Pig.
pig.
Yeah.
The
And
pig?
I
Yeah,
just
he's
put
like
him
a little
like, and like I had the same idea, like he grew up, he was fat, but then he's gonna show all these people that he's not fat no more. And
Oh.
he's really suave, and he's got like a Fortune 500 company. So
Oh my gosh, I love it.
so
Like with the beard
that
and
boy,
the
yeah,
mustache.
that boy's balling out of control,
Oh my goodness.
So I put the beard on him just because if you're a man, you get older and you have a beard. You know what I'm saying? So it
Of
was a
course.
must.
And even like this the slick back hair.
Yeah, the slick back hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hampton's in his 40s right here. He almost a silver fox.
Okay.
Oh, don't say that. I love me a silver fox.
I mean,
No,
who doesn't, Carson? Who doesn't?
I've got it bad though, Luna. I've got it bad.
He ain't no Pedro Pascal, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Pedro be doing something to me, okay?
Yeah.
But
Damn. Okay.
yeah, Rob, you're
Okay.
almost there, Rob.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
wow.
almost there.
I'm almost there.
You're almost there.
Yes. So I just kind of picked his same colors. I didn't want to go too crazy with his suit or anything. I just wanted to keep it real simple. Just
He kind of looks like what's his name from American Psycho?
fucking Patrick Bateman.
Yes.
Okay, I was getting Damian Gray from 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh wow. What's funny? I did look at like a lot of pictures of that guy. So that's what's funny about that. The 50 Shades of Grey guy, I was like, yeah, he gotta be kind of suave. I even like to draw suave people. Like they gotta be suave,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my Hampton JPEG. I put a little bling on him a little bit.
I like how it's like really shining.
Cause he got that money. He got that. That's a Rolex,
The bling.
Yeah, he got the money. And I just put the background because y'all complained the last time. Y'all were like, "Y'all put the background." And Carson was like, "You could have just put the sky." And you know what? And I was like,
Yeah, you're like, yeah.
You're right, Carson. I could put the sky.
Well, he's also giving like John Travolta vibes. Show me the money.
Yeah, for real.
So when they have that saying, when pigs fly, this is Hampton J Pig. When pigs fly, he's in the sky.
He's a fly pig. He's a fly pig.
Yeah, he's a fly pig. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Well, that's all we got for this episode. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.
Peace.
All right.